Hello and welcome to the short Vort on the double parsha Nitzavim-Vayeilech. This is the last Shabbos of the year. I think it's an appropriate time for reflection. Moshe Rabbeinu says, Atem Nitzavim Hayom. After the curses of Kisavo, Bnei Yisrael were scared, but Moshe told them, don't worry, you're standing today, you're still here, you're going to survive no matter what, despite the curses, despite the challenges. And I think that after the year of COVID, it seems like a year, it's only been 6 months or so, but we should reflect the fact that despite our losses and the tragedies and the challenges, those of us listening to this video right now, we've survived, and there must be a reason why we survived. We must have a purpose, something that we could accomplish going forward as we enter 5781. This reminds me of what Rabbi Berel Wein shared in South Africa for Sinai in Daba. He was interviewed by Rabbi Pesach Krohn, and he explained what his motivation, what got him inspired to contribute in the vast way of lectures and videos and so much more that Rabbi Wein has contributed to Klal Yisrael. And he answered that in 1946, the chief rabbi of Eretz Yisrael, Rabbi Herzog, he came to visit the United States. He came to Chicago. Rabbi Wein's father, who I had the zechus to meet, took his son, who at that time was about 10 or 11 years old, and they went to meet the chief rabbi. They escorted him, and he came and he gave a drasha at the yeshiva to all the talmidim, from the young to the old. And afterwards he said, I just came from Rome. I met with the Pope. I went to the Pope and I told him there are 10,000 Jewish children. I have their names here. I'd like them back. Can you give them to us? Will you give them to us? The Pope responded, they've already been baptized, and according to their rules, that once a child or a person has been baptized, you cannot give them up for another religion. He refused to help. The chief rabbi cried and cried, despite being a grown man, because of the losses. And he said to the crowd, there's nothing I can do for these 10,000 children, but you can. And afterwards, each of the boys came up to shake the hands of the chief rabbi, and the chief rabbi looked into Rabbi Wein's eyes and he said, do you remember what I said? Are you going to do things for the 10,000 children of Yisrael, of Klal Yisrael? And that impression stayed with Rabbi Wein, even on his days when things were difficult. That's what pushed him forward. And that's what we have to remember. You know, Nitzavim, that can allude to the fact that after the losses of COVID, and the plague should end soon, that we are here and we've survived and we can accomplish. We have a purpose. We have to find that purpose. And that's what, and Vayeilech, we've got to go in that direction to achieve something, to progress. We can't just stand still. May the years, curses end, and may its blessings begin. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful Shabbos, and have a Shana Tova.